to say that there is not life out there in the vastness of space. Well, basically it's like saying that we know it all, that there is nothing left for us to learn. This is foolish. Ladies and gentlemen, human knowledge is all about asking questions. We must never ever stop asking those UFO questions. Now, it took me many years to accept the fact that mankind was dealing with some form of alien intelligence. This was not a decision and position I reached lightly. It came after many years of research. The evidence from witnesses clearly show that there is indeed something going on. Indeed, people have been hung for less evidence than we have to substantiate these UFO sightings. So I say to you that UFOs are real, and for anyone to say otherwise is either an armchair skeptic or is someone who has not studied the data at close hand. If people would only look at the evidence, the really good evidence that we have to substantiate these true UFOs, they would really be surprised. So I say to you that UFOs are real, and for anyone who say otherwise must truly be a skeptic, but UFOs are most certainly real.
Malcolm, thank you. And opposing that view is Stuart Campbell. Stuart.
Contact with extraterrestrial intelligence would be a momentous event in the history of mankind. The arrival of alien beings on Earth would be even more momentous, an event so important that pictures of it would be broadcast throughout the world. It's hard to believe, therefore, that aliens have not only made contact, but are already here among us, in secret. But this is what some ufologists claim. They believe that UFO reports represent evidence of this covert contact. But in nearly 25 years' investigation of UFO reports, I've come across no evidence that aliens were involved. Of course, some reports defy explanation, but that's usually because they lack essential details. Therefore, a residue of unexplained reports is not evidence of alien visitation. Given enough information and persistence, every UFO report has a rational, mundane explanation. Some reports are indeed very strange, even including reports of living creatures. However, one needs to be aware that not only are there many celestial objects and phenomena that can be mistaken for a spaceship or even an alien, but also that the human perceptual system is easily fooled, especially under stress. Also, because of exploitation of the UFO myth by the entertainment media, almost everyone has ideas about UFOs even before they see one. This means that innocent visual stimuli are prone to misinterpretation in line with the myth. Even reports derived from hypnotic regression, mistakenly thought to be a means of getting at the truth, are influenced by the myth and produce more fantasy than fact. In short, we see what we expect to see. Not only is there no evidence of alien visitation, it's not even likely. Only by a series of chance events has intelligent life evolved on Earth, a planet where life of all kinds flourishes. Life has almost certainly evolved elsewhere. The chances of the evolution of intelligent life are very low. Even if there are other intelligent races in the galaxy, they're likely to be a very long distance away. So far, indeed, that physical contact may be impossible. Communication may only be possible by radio, and searches by that method have so far found no evidence of the existence of alien races. Indeed, we may be alone in the galaxy. Aliens visiting Earth? I don't think so.
Thanks, Stuart. At the end of the programme, both speakers have the opportunity to sum up tonight's discussion, but now let's open up the debate to our studio audience. I think most people would agree that there are unusual things in the sky, sightings that we may not understand, but what makes you guys convinced that these are alien craft carrying people to Earth?
Just basically through talking to the witnesses. The evidence that they put forward has convinced me there's something else other than mistaken sky phenomena.
And how much similarity is there in the stories that you hear?
There's not an awful lot of similarities. There's certain aspects that crop up now and again, but there are differences, enough differences to prove that they're not all reading the same book or talking to each other.
Because this is what skeptics, shall we call them, would say, that they're influenced by something else.
They've all watched the same film, read the same book, read the same magazine. That's always their skeptics' challenge that they throw up.
Well,
can we ask Malcolm, who is so convinced, has he any personal experience of this?
Malcolm?
Well, I have indeed.